Hi guys, and welcome back to Home Cocktails. I'm Darko Martin, it's me again, and I'm your host. Today I'm taking you to a short trip to Asia. Asia is not a secret, it's my favorite continent. I've been very lucky and fortunate in my life to travel throughout Asia in quite a few countries, not everywhere obviously. I even lived for some times in Asia, in particular Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I have even the latest adventure was just a few months back when I went to Vietnam, which left amazing impressions, starting from the people, the country itself, and the food especially. To express my love towards the people and the culture of Asia, today I decided to dedicate my drink. It's another beautiful martini, hopefully that you will like, which is dedicated to Asia. I will try to use some typical Asian ingredients, which are also well known in Europe and to the Western world. However, perhaps mostly or more used into Asian cuisine. The drink that I'm making today is called Asian Pearl, and is based on 3 fresh ingredients. And the main ingredients, apart from the alcohol and the other stuff that we're going to be putting in the cocktail, is ginger, lemongrass, and I'm just going to show you one of those rather than picking up, and that's a lychee, guys. We're going to be muddling these 3 ingredients together before adding up the alcohol, and we're going to start doing that right away actually. First thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop a nice slice, not a huge slice guys, from ginger. Take off the skin. Although this ginger been washed, still it's better to clean the skin. Cut it in half. Put the whole piece if you want. Oops. Here we go. And this is again the lemongrass now. For the lemongrass, usually guys, when I use it in cooking, I like to usually, and we should all use it actually that way, just give it a little smack just to release the lemongrass oil before we start cooking with it or doing anything with it at all. However, because I'm doing I'm going to be muddling those ingredients, therefore there is no need for the fresh grass, the lemongrass to be. So because I'm muddling all these 3 ingredients, I will put straight away the lemongrass into the Boston shaker together with the ginger, and we're going to put the lychees. All those ingredients, guys, you should be able to find in the local shops. I'm based in Macedonia at the moment. It's a little bit more difficult here to get hands on Asian products. However, I did manage somehow. The lemongrass, actually, to be frank with you guys, it was brought from London. My last trip from London to Skopje, Macedonia, I brought some fresh lemongrass with me. And today, that's what gives us the possibility to make this wonderful drink, which we called already Asian Pearl. Now, first thing first, now that we have all the chopped ingredients in the Boston glass, we would like to add some sweet and sour there now. I've got the freshly squeezed lemon juice here. I'm going to put 20 ml of lemon juice. And I'm going to put, the 3 poor guys, about 10 ml of freshly made, homemade sugar syrup. The next step is to muddle all these ingredients nicely, guys. We want to release the flavors of the ginger and the lemongrass and the lychee and bond them together. Let's not forget, guys, the health benefits from especially the lemongrass and the ginger. They're pure miracles. This is what I like about Asia. Every time I visited Asia, I've learned so much about so many different things, how their culture works, about their everyday diet, how people eat, and everything else. Lemongrass and ginger being even said that helps actually even, not beating, but perhaps preventing cancer, is good for inflammation on muscles, is good for indigestion. Same with lemongrass, it's fantastic for morning sickness, they say. I think they say even it's good for young mothers. It's fighting cold and flu and other benefits, guys. The benefits are countless. The best is to learn from these things on Google, so I don't have to go into so many details, because each one of them will probably have 20 or 25 beneficiary, components, you know, in these beautiful Asian roots. Okay, now that's all been nicely muddled. So we got the lemongrass, we got the ginger, the lemon juice, and the gum syrup or sugar syrup actually in the glass. The next ingredients we are adding, which we're coming now to the alcohol. The drink will be based on gin, and I'm using Tanqueray London English gin, great gin. I'm putting 20. That's about 35 mils of gin, guys. I'm gonna use, this is a lychee liqueur, guys. It's Paife lychee liqueur. This was brought to me by a dear friend from Belgrade, you know, luckily, because I couldn't find it where I am right now. And it is important to add it to this cocktail. You may have noticed I'm not putting any juices, guys, here. Those lychees, they look so pretty, so juicy. We muddle them, they released a lot of juices, and they blend it with the ginger and the lemongrass already. Let's give it a nice shake. This is going to be a vigorous shake here, guys, you know, so in this case here now, you know, doesn't really matter if we do smash up some bits of ice and so on. We're still going to double strain the drink, but we do want a good mixture. We want to blend the ingredients together properly. So there we go. So we're going to shake it for about 7-8 seconds. I think it should do the job just to chill the drink to give it a nice mix. I think that should do the job. There we go. I'll bring this glass here over here now. Again, we're using this beautiful Waterford crystal, Irish crystal glass. It's a special drink for a special continent, for a special people that I love very much, people that I respect very much, and I've learned so much living and traveling around Asia. Lemongrass, guys, you know, as I said before, you know, it's widely used in Asia in cooking. Ginger, the same. If you go to Thailand, you will have this wonderful soup called tom yum. You know, really going to Thailand and not having tom yum would be a disaster. And you will see a lot of lemongrass in the soup. Ginger, the same. Also in Vietnam, you know, just in the morning, my favorite soup was called ban bo hue. I hope the Vietnamese won't take a big offense of me, maybe not pronouncing this properly, but it was one of my favorite soups. I loved it in the morning, and that also had a lot of lemongrass inside it. The garnish for this drink can vary, you know, I perhaps, because I called it Asian Pearl, I want to use lychee in this particular occasion, although that can be used even a lemongrass stick as a garnish. But on this occasion, we're going to use a lychee, which looks pretty, and it does suit the name of the drink, Asian Pearl. It's very simple. We're just going to put on a cocktail stick, one lychee, and we're just going to place it across the glass. And there we are. That's my Asian Pearl, to express my love, my respect, and all the appreciation to all the Asian people and all Asian countries that ever accommodated me, welcomed me, and taught me what I know today. I love you, Asia. This is a drink, Asian Pearl, for you. Thank you.